The armor steel arriving in Lima today is among the hardest structural metal produced in the United States. It is not ordinary steel.
The composite armor packages that give the Abrams its classified ballistic protection are delivered under military escort and stored in a secured area.
Every plate of armor steel entering Lima carries a military material certification that traces it back to the steel mill heat from which.
The Abrams hull is not a single material. It is a precisely engineered combination of steel, aluminum.
A single armor steel plate for the Abrams hull weighs more than a family car. Moving it requires equipment.
The material certification review is not paperwork. It is the first line of quality defense. Every circuit is verified against the...
This armor steel plate is harder than any steel produced for commercial purposes. The grain structure running through it rolling direct. Every armor plate is ultrasonically inspected for internal laminations, voids, and inclusions before it is welded into the hull.
The Abrams turret casting weighs over 10 tons before machining. Cooling it too quickly creates internal stress that
When the Lima shift ends, 68 tons of future Abrams sits waiting in this warehouse. Tomorrow the cutting begins.
Heat treatment of the Abrams hull steel components restores the ballistic hardness disturbed by welding and forming operations.
The turret rear ring interface is measured at dozens of points to verify flatness and diameter.
Bending armor steel requires hydraulic force measured in hundreds of tons. The press brake forces the steel to a precise angle that will deflect incoming projectiles.
17 feet of precision machined armor steel. The M256 cannon barrel is complete, ready to be mated with the breech mechanism and installed in an... The M256 cannon barrel is over 17 feet long and weighs nearly 3,000 pounds. Every exterior surface is machined to specification.
The Abrams turret begins as a single pour of molten armor steel into a mold the size of small room. At 10 tons of armor steel, cast in a single pour, now ready for machining. The turret that will one day protect a 4-man crew.
Some Abrams components arrive by rail from supplier facilities across the Midwest. Lima is the final.
The Abrams hull floor uses aluminum alloy sections to reduce overall vehicle weight, while still providing blast protection.
The Abrams torsion bar suspension must absorb the shock of a 68-ton vehicle crossing broken terrain at 30 miles per hour. Armor steel chips are darker, heavier, and harder than ordinary steel chips. Machining them requires cutting tools designed.
The M256 120mm smooth bore is polished to a mirror finish to within millionths of an inch. The Lima CNC floor machines components for the most combat-proven main battle tank in American military history. The Abrams road wheel hubs and suspension arm interfaces must maintain precise alignment under the shock loads of a 68-ton vehicle crossing combat terrain. The M256 breech block must seal the full chamber pressure of a firing 120mm round. The turret ring interface machined here determines how smoothly the Abrams turret rotates on the hull. The gun trunnion bores machined here.
The Abrams hull is welded from multiple armor steel plates into a single watertight fighting compartment.
The Abrams hull must be machined after welding to restore the dimensional accuracy disturbed by welding heat.
Fresh from the mold, the Abrams turret casting is cleaned of sand and excess metal by hand. The workers chipping and grinding this steel are standing beside a single piece of armor steel.
The plasma cutter shapes armor steel that would stop an anti-tank round. The cutting arc burns at over 20,000 degrees.
Orbits. Each weld pass on the Abrams hull must achieve full fusion with the armor steel parent material and the previous weld pass.
Robotic welding ensures the Abrams hull weld quality is consistent from the first tank to the last.
The Lima hull welding fixture holds every Abrams hull to exactly the same geometry. The dimensional accuracy established.
The upper hull sections are lifted into position by cranes because no human team could move armor steel this heavy.
The sparks from welding armor steel are heavier and hotter than ordinary steel welding sparks. They are fragments of the
The classified composite armor packages are the heart of the Abrams protection system. Their precise installation in the turret and hull cavities. The completed Abrams hull dimensional inspection verifies every mating interface, every weld seam, every attachment point before systems installation begins.
The armored skeleton of the Abrams is complete. Welded armor steel that can stop any round in any current enemy infantry.
The AGT 1500 gas turbine engine produces 1500 horsepower and can run on diesel.
Before installation, each AGT 1500 is inspected for transit damage and all connections verified.
The Abrams powerpack integrates engine and transmission into a single removable unit that a trained crew can change in the field in under 30 minutes.
Every powerpack mount bolt is torqued to a specified value and safety wired. The AGT 1500 produces
the Abrams powerpack is so wait, so it's 1 path.
The Abrams carries over 500 gallons of fuel that can feed its gas turbine engine for approximately 265 miles of combat range. The transmission output connects to the final drives that turn the Abrams sprocket wheels. This drivetrain must transmit 50. The Abrams turret hydraulic system rotates the 15-ton turret in under 10 seconds. The gun elevation system.
The AGT 1500 gas turbine generates enormous heat that must be managed by the cooling system. The cooling 1500 horsepower sits beneath this rear deck, ready to move 68 tons of American armor across any.
The SEPv3 variant of the Abrams carries more computing power than any previous version of the tank.
The commander's independent thermal viewer gives the Abrams commander the ability to search for targets independently of the gunner, while the gunner engages one target. The fire control computer processes targeting solutions at speeds no human calculation can match. It compensates for vehicle.
The embedded GPS and inertial navigation system gives every Abrams crew precise knowledge of their position at all times. The gunner's primary sight integrates thermal imaging, daylight video, and laser range finding in a single system that allows the Abrams.
The Abrams wire harness system must function reliably through combat shock, vibration, temperature extremes, and battle damage. Blue Force Tracker gives every Abrams crew a digital picture of friendly force positions updated continuously across the battle space.
Full electronics integration test. Fire control, navigation, communications, and crew systems all operating simultaneously.
The Abrams carries multiple radio systems for communication within the tank platoon, to the battalion commander, and to close air support.
The Abrams steel tracks are installed by hand, pin by pin. Each track pin connects 2 track shoes that.
Looking into the bore of the M256 at this scale reveals the mirror finish, machined to millionths of an inch. The flat matte finish of the Abrams tactical paint is not merely cosmetic. It eliminates specular reflection that would make the tank visible at greater range.
The Abrams exterior surface is blasted to bare metal before primer application. Corrosion.
The trophy detects incoming anti-tank missiles and rockets and fires a classified interceptor charge that destroys them before they reach the Abrams armor. It gives.
The Tank Urban Survival Kit transforms the Abrams for close urban combat, where the long-range superiority of its gun.
The Abrams has its armor, its camouflage, and its tracks. It now looks exactly like what it is.
Military specification epoxy primer adheres chemically to the armor steel and forms a corrosion barrier that will protect the Abrams.
The Abrams has its eyes and its brain. The fire control system that will put 120 rounds on target 3 miles.
Installing the M256 cannon requires a specialized crane because the barrel weighs 3.5 pounds. It's a
NATO 3-color camouflage. Green, black, and brown in geometric patterns designed to break up the Abrams silhouette against European terrain.
The Abrams weapons safety system must prevent the cannon from firing inside enclosed facilities, prevent coaxial fire when the main gun is out of position. The breech block seals the chamber when the cannon fires and extracts the spent case afterward. The precision of its installation determines whether the cannon functions reliably.
The coaxial machine gun is slave to the gunner's fire control system and fires at whatever the main gun is aimed at. It is the Abrams close-range weapon.
The gun control system test verifies that the fire control computer, the gun drive hydraulics,
The commander's .50 caliber machine gun can be operated from inside the Abrams without exposing the commander to enemy fire.
Without the thermal sleeve, sunlight heating one side of the barrel would cause it to droop toward the cool side, and a drooped cannon barrel misses its target.
The Abrams carries its main gun ammunition in the turret bustle behind blast-proof doors with blowout panels in the bustle roof.
the Lima final assembly line has produced more Abrams tanks than any facility on Earth. The tanks you see here, full integration test with every Abrams system operating simultaneously. The fire control computer must track targets through the sights. The gun must respond to the computer. The completed Abrams dimensional survey verifies that every interface is within specification. Turret ring concentricity.
Before the acceptance driver takes the Abrams onto the Lima test track, every system is checked one final time.
The Lima test track puts every Abrams through mobility acceptance testing before Army delivery. Speed, steering, braking,
The chief engineer's final inspection at Lima is the last quality gate before the Abrams belongs to the Army. He has inspected hundreds of these vehicles.
The Army Acceptance Inspector represents the soldiers who will crew this tank in combat. His inspection is the government complete. Every system installed, every dimension verified, every test passed. This M1A2 SEPv3 Abrams.
The doors of Lima open, and the Abrams rolls out under its own power. Years of manufacturing, hundreds.
The pre-delivery test course at Lima puts every Abrams through mobility challenges that simulate combat terrain.
The Abrams departs Lima by rail to its assigned unit. Every Abrams built here travels this route, from the Lima production floor to a rail car.
Joint Systems Manufacturing Center Lima transfers this M1A2 SEPv3 Abrams to the United States Army.